So I made a video last year about how much money I was making once I hit 1,000 subscribers. And since I have more subscribers now, I thought I'd revisit the topic and let you know how much I'm making now. But I didn't want to just talk about that. I also wanted to talk about a few other things. I wanted to talk about the speed of gaining subscribers, like was there a snowball effect? What typical views are like for me at this level? Where the breakdown of money is coming from on my channel, since the majority of my income comes from only a few videos and not all of them. And of course, how much money I've made so far on my YouTube journey, because why not? So clearly this information is going to be specific to my channel, but I do think it's going to be useful and interesting. So let's go. So I started uploading to my channel in January 2018. I hit 1,000 subscribers a year later, just over a year later on February 2019. And I was pretty much monetized pretty soon after that. I think it only took me a couple of weeks to get approved. Now, like I think is pretty typical, most subscriber growth is on a curve. So at the beginning with less views, you're gaining less subscribers, but the more content you put out and the more people find you, that's when you start to grow. But was there a snowball effect for me? So I hit 10,000 subscribers this month on the 17th of April. Thank you to everyone who subscribed. So that means it just took just over a year to reach that second milestone. So 13 months to get to 1,000 subscribers and an extra 14 months to get to 10,000 subscribers. So for me, it definitely was a snowball effect, but it wasn't like a consistent gradient or anything. It kind of happened in spurts. Most typically for me was when a couple of my videos started to take off, and one in particular started doing substantially better than the average. Also looking at my analytics, it looks like I jump in tiers rather than a steady curve or a steady line. And of course, as you would expect, it's very closely related to views. So let's talk quickly about my Living with Dividends video. It was published in September 2019. Prior to that video being published, I had 2,000 subscribers. It did reasonably well when it was first published, but there has been a few times that YouTube has pushed it out to more people. This happened back in January, February, and it's happening again in April. So if we look at subscriber numbers again, the majority of my subscribers are coming from that one video. So it represents around 30% of my subscriber base, which I think is pretty significant. But what are views like at this level? I was talking about tiers before, and you can really see that in the graphs. There was a nice steady line up until about September 2019 when that video was published, and that seemed to bump me up to a new tier, a new level of views. Prior to that, I was averaging around 400 views a day, and afterwards around 1,000 views a day. And right now in this new period, I'm probably averaging around 4,000 views a day. So how much money is typical for me right now with these views and these numbers? Let's go look at the revenue. Again, the trend is pretty standard as you would expect. More views equals more revenue. At the first tier, I was probably averaging around $3 a day. The second tier, perhaps $15 a day. And currently I'm at about $25 to $30 a day. Although my highest day was $91 for the day. So if you look at that as a monthly revenue, because you get paid monthly, it started pretty small. I was averaging maybe $100, $150 a month. And now I'm close to about $800 a month, with 1 month getting over that $1,000 threshold. So let's have a look at each video. I'll just put the top 10 videos here because they're the most significant. We can actually see that the Living Off Dividends video has made me $1,000. The best dividend stocks in Australia, $750. Building a dividend portfolio, $457. Why I rent, $330. High yield dividend ETFs, $257. How to pay off your credit card, $213. Dividend stock picking strategy, $189, and so on. And after that, all of the other videos, they make a little bit of money and they add up over time, which is why having more videos will equal more money over time, but they're not the bulk of where the money is coming from on my channel. But how much money have I made overall? So far, since being monetized on this YouTube channel, which was just over a year ago now, I've made just over $5,500. That's Australian dollars, which sounds pretty good, but let's calculate that as an hourly rate. Now, it's a little hard to work out exactly an hourly rate because every video I do takes a little bit different time. Some are easier to research and plan for. Sometimes filming takes less time, but generally I probably average around 8 hours per video. That includes planning, researching, filming, and editing. And since I have 113 videos currently up, I have filmed more, but some I've taken down or privated or just not posted. But I have actually 113 videos on my YouTube channel, so let's just count those. 113 videos at an average 8 hours per video is around 904 hours. 904 hours to reach $5,500, it's $6.08 an hour, which is substantially lower than Australia's minimum wage. But you know what? I still find that exciting. It's the same thing I find exciting about writing, is that when you create a product once, then you go on to continue to earn on that product for as long as it keeps still selling or people keep watching. Now, of course, not forever. Once you stop producing content, your income will go down. But I like the idea of that passive income. It means I can take a day off, a week off, maybe even a month off, and the money will still be coming in. And then I can use that money to feed my investment portfolios, which is where I really make my money. What are the key takeaways from this video? I think the key is that you never really know which videos are going to take off. Like some you know are more popular, the topics that you create are more popular than others, but you just never know when that one video is going to take off. It took 1.5 years before I had a really popular video that brought a lot more people onto my channel. I had videos before that that were popular and people liked, but it was that one video that really got people to see my channel. I really wish I didn't film it when I was sick. Another thing you can take away if you just want to be looking at the money is that it's really nice to keep earning on a video that you created once. So I hope you enjoyed looking at my stats and you found this video interesting. I always find it interesting to look at other people's statistics and how they get to places and how they reach certain milestones. So I hope you've found value in this as well. Thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.